selection. Bass, beats, and melodies by DJs from Mars.
So you face it with a smile. There is no need to cry, for a drive is more than this. Will you still recall my name? And the month it all began. Will you release me with a kiss? Ever tried to drive a veil? If I have, I couldn't fail. Did I feel the consequence?
Hello.
Face my careless words.
Welcome to Canada. I'm out of breath after that. Welcome to Canada for the qualifying session. Today, the fastest 12 minutes you will see today. I am joined in the commentary box with Adrisaif. Adrisaif, say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Alright. So, we got 12 drivers here. And the wonderful pit lane in Canada. I just realized that this pit lane is different than the other ones. It's on the other side of the track.
Yes, pits always are inside the circuit, but this is outside.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Only people should know that Formula Dani has a penalty, and he will start the race in last position. So he will not do a qualifying lap.
Yes, Formula Dani as a penalty for starting in the last place because he started in the wrong car last Grand Prix deliberately, because he did that earlier in the season, and after we told him that action will be taken if he did it again, he'd still do it again, so he's receiving a end of the grid penalty. But knowing Formula Dani, he should make this a really interesting Grand Prix.
The qualifying should be not as funny as always.
Yeah.
But on the race, we will have a lot of overtakes for Formula Dani, I think.
Yes, my cameras will be on him a lot. As we're going to go around a lap with toe sticks around Canada, turns 1 and 2 is a really weird section. You got that right-hander followed by that left-hander. A lot reminiscent of China and Malaysia. Then you got that fast 3-4 chicane downhill. A lot of corner cuts may happen here. Since the curb's going to happen a lot. Then a lot of right-lefts in Canada, followed by a lot of straights. Hey, Decide, what's the key to having a fast lap around Canada?
As you might know, as you should know, you must brake your front wing before the start of the third sector. That's the way to do a perfect lap. So
you want to have front wing damage?
I was joking. Just brake early in the first corner, but not brake to second gear, just to fourth. Then you gain a lot of time, and there are yes, the only thing you need to do is start pushing the throttle too early, because there are a lot of chicanes. So the most similar circuit to Canada probably is Australia, because you are always stopping the car and using the throttle again.
All right. Thank you for that insight. As Velocity Photon sets up the fastest lap of a 1:10.903, that puts him on pole. Toga sets a 1:11.4. Let's go on board with Monsters, see where he sits in. Monster sets the new fastest lap of a 1:10.368. It's getting quite the fight out in front, as Formula Dani is doing an outlap.
Yes, he's doing an outlap, but he's not going to do a complete lap. I was talking with him.
Alright, as he locks up his tires and goes into the pits. Followed by his teammate of some... Nope. Once again, somebody is on Force India.
Yes.
Not.
We want to see a 1.0.09. We want to see that.
Yeah, they're
1.9.
very close to getting to the 109s. I'm on board with GearX right now. And he looks like to be on a pretty good lap. Big lockup for me as Foten says a 110.050. Oh, don't tease us with that, man.
You're so close.
So close.
Yes.
Sitting way up there, almost perching on that 109 spot. Will we have any drivers go to the 109 as GearX goes into the pits? Last driver out is Fez. Let's go on board the Toro Rosso.
Oof.
Getting a little bit tail happy on the exit of that corner. Let's see if he finishes out this lap or wants to go into the pits.
Let's see.
He
is
is finishing the lap. Hops over those two curves at the wall of champions. Almost hits it. And across the line is a 111, sitting in 6th place. Okay, lap by Fez. As we see Foten, DRS is not enabled, and he is going back into the pits. Alright, we have a little dry spell usually at this point where all the drivers are back in their garages and waiting to come back out. Anyone being a surprise to you with their pace?
Not really. Photon is always there in qualifying, but then in the race he always lose a bit of pace.
Yeah,
And Monster is always there in everything. You don't mind. He is fastest in he's fast in qualifying. He's fast in race.
Yeah, Monster is really fast in his race, but a driver that I want to point out, he had a great race here last year. Didn't start up near the front, but he was making a lot of overtakes all around the track last year until he crashed on the very last lap, and that is Assassin. The Williams of Assassin. Where does Assassin drive again?
Ferrari.
Alright. As Alan T has come out of the pits and is first one to come back out of the pit, so he may have a little bit of traffic, but he has a clear track on this outlap, so he doesn't have to worry about anyone else.
Yes, he exited the pit too early. Maybe he is going to do 2 laps and not only 1.
Maybe. We have 4 minutes remaining left in this session.
Yes, we need to wait before the lap of some idiot, Fluffy Dave and Gears, because Gears is always in top 5 maybe. Tulga, he didn't practice and he did a very good lap.
Yeah, so 112 is a very good lap. It's not as fast as mine, which I usually set 115s. I'm so fast. As Alan T comes across the chicane and starts his flying lap right there, taking a weird line, not swooping down the inside, so maybe there's a secret line that he knows. You see those brake discs of his glowing red hot, but he is looking like he's on a runner right now.
Very clean lap for the moment.
Very clean, almost touching the wall, getting way out to the outside, but staying inside track limits. Not cutting any corners, right on the curb just a little bit.
Yes.
But he is seeming a lot faster. Will this be the 109? No tail end and no antics out of the rear end. That was a really clean exit. Opens up DRS. We could be seeing the 109 right here.
It could be. It could be.
This looking like it. Into the curbs. Hops over them.
Perfect.
No drama. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan T comes across the line. The 1:10.1. So close. Photon keeps the pole currently. As Formula Dane has retired from the session, and he will start from the back of the grid. Unless some idiot Gearix and Fluffy Dave somehow don't set any laps.
Yes. Let's see if they can complete a lap.
On
Yes,
board
as
with
I-
Photon. I'm watching this
see.
outlap very carefully, looking for his tire temperatures and everything. I'm looking for that 109 line, see if he gets the better exit out of the Wall of Champions corner. We're gonna see if he can set a fastest lap.
Let's see the second lap of Alan because he's doing another.
Al's doing another lap.
Yes, for the
Alright.
moment it seems like he's doing
He
another lap.
he is on his telemetry of his wheel. He is 0.75 seconds faster. So once
Oof.
again across the line, he hasn't opened up DRS.
Oh, he slowed.
He's ran out of fuel. The fuel game, that is hard.
Difficult
Hard
moment for
stuff.
Alan.
He was faster through all out that entire lap and just was cut down at the end with the fuel as Photon
Yes.
nearly scrapes the barrier. Oh, he does hit the barrier. He did hit the
It
barrier,
seems-
but he seems all right.
I think he's not pushing.
Yeah, he hit the barrier, but he's still in here. He's pulled down to the inside of the track, but I don't see any pushing in his. No, he's not. He's riding
not
in the middle of the
improving.
track. No, his DRS is not even able. He's going to the pits.
Gearx lap.
Ooh,
Very
Gearx,
close to
it's a
Alan.
110.227. Almost going up there into the pole area, but he'll be starting in the second row as their first two are both in the pits and retired.
Yes,
On board with
Let's see.
Monster right now.
exactly.
He's
Monster's
in
lap.
sector
He's the
2.
only one who can reach.
As we have no more time remaining in this session, can Monster or any of the other drivers push up and get into that front row? As
No, Monster
Monster
is not
locks up
improving.
and just fires straight past the hairpin. Bye-bye, buddy. As we see Gearx in front of him on another flyer. Gearx, can he improve once more, or will he suffer from fuel issues?
Ooh, he's improving.
Yep.
He's improving.
He's going straight. He has fuel. One.
No.
No. Nothing. No improvement. It
lot
looks
of
like he was
mistakes.
improving. May have been a mistake on that exit or the entry, but he almost had it. All
maybe
right,
corner
and
cutting
that
or
looks
something.
like we are done for this session. Ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty insane in my mind. So congratulations to Photon and Alan T as the AI cars are killing each other. But here is your starting order. We got Photon, Alan T, Gearx, Monster, Assassin, Tolga, Fluffy Dave, Fez, Some Idiot, Toastix, Ava, and Formula Danny starting from the rear. I hope you guys are ready for an action-packed race because I am. Adrian Type, how are you feeling about this race?
Let's see. Let's hope Formula Danny does a good start and he can overtake a lot of cars and maybe he can fight for the top 5 or for the podium if they fight a lot.
Yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of moves for Formula Danny. Just how many moves? As we are here in Canada, clouds have rolled in, so this is gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a pretty interesting day. Temperatures are gonna vary a lot for tires, so it's gonna be really critical to get heat into these tires on this outlap. We're waiting for everyone to come on in. I would like to thank all of our I'd like to thank all of our drivers and viewers on Twitch. We are always looking for new drivers. We are open and everything. Just go to Rapid Racers Steam group, the F1 Rapid Racers Steam group, and join in on there. Then you can join our Discord, and we can get you into a team. So in all, yes.
Wait, let's see.
Alright, let's see if we have any interesting tire choices. A few. Formula Danny and Ava and some idiot are all starting on super soft tires. So that's going to be really interesting to watch for them. They're all going for that inverted strategy. So you may see some incredible laps being put in by Formula Danny at the end of this race.
Yes, but when you can overtake a lot of cars is in the beginning because they are closer. The gap is closer in each other. But if you put super soft, it's going to be more difficult to overtake. And when you overtake, they are going to be not closer. They are not going to be so closer than they were in the beginning.
Yes, the start is where all the moves are made. It's just different tire choices, also different line choices as Photon just skirts the outside of that line. I'm guessing picking up a bit of rubber or a bit of heat into his tires from the lower Formula races that just happened in front of us. Even though there shouldn't really be any rubber on the track, just, you know, exploring the track limits.
Yes.
As we're going to go on board with Assassin. Keep our cameras on him because he looks to be a big mover in the midfield and catch any midfield action as everyone is starting to line up. It's an all Mercedes lockout in the front row. Followed by McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, Toro Rosso, another Toro Rosso, and other drivers. As it's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the F1 Rapid Racers Canadian Grand Prix. Looks like to be an orderly start for everyone. Look out at Gearx on the inside.
Ooh, Assassin.
Ooh, everyone's getting really wide. Monster makes a big move up into 3rd place. It's still side by side. Everyone's wheel to wheel. So it looks like Formula Danny's also got to move as Gearx has gone off in turn 3 and try to keep out of the way. Formula Danny almost hits him. Formula Danny's already 2 places up as Gearx has fallen 9 places down on everyone else after that first lap. Formula Danny on the inside of Toe 6 right now. They're side by side. And Formula Danny gets the overtake. He's now in the 9th place. 3 places up.
A lot of moves. Oh, look, Gearx. Double overtake for Gearx.
Yes, Gearx getting a double overtake. A little bit of redemption after that turn 3 incident. Mark cameras are still on Formula Danny. He's moved up 3 places at the start. Everyone's just keeping orderly at the start. They're actually pulling away from everyone else. They're already at a 2nd gap, but someone is closing in on some idiot. It is Formula Danny.
Some idiot is not going to lose time. Probably he's going to leave the space next lap or when Danny attacks, some idiot is going to leave the space probably.
Yeah, some idiot not known for fighting or holding anyone back during a fight. As we see Fez going slow.
Ooh. Another position for Formula Danny.
Yes, that's 4 positions up. This is a great push from Danny. Danny's still closing in on some idiot. They're front winging the gearbox right now. Here comes the move. No, he says no. Oh, as there is a Toro Rosso off. That is Fluffy Dave. Fluffy Dave has spun and crashed his Toro Rosso into the wall. I don't see any damage on him. As we're gonna go back into the Formula Danny. Some idiot fight. Some idiot is still ahead of him. Both of them have jumped up a lot of places. Formula Danny's jumped up 5 places. Some idiot jumped up 3. Formula Danny's going down the inside. It's a side by side into the chicane. No Wallace champions. actions here today, and it is completely safe. Alright, Formula Danny's got a 2-second gap to Tolga as we're going to go into the fight for first between the two Mercedes teammates of Alan T and Fulton. Alan T sitting back half a second behind his teammate. They're just keeping an orderly line, but things have happened.
For the moment, if the race finishes here, with Photon first, Alan second, and Monster third, Monster will keep the first place in the championship.
Yes, Monster will retain his first place as Alan gets a real big lunge on
They are so close now.
on Photon as Girex has overtaken some idiot to come into 7th place. Girex, having after that disastrous first lap, has pulled it back as Alan T's opened up DRS looking for a move, selling dummies at left and right. Who's gonna bite first? Is he gonna force his teammate into a mistake, or are they just gonna roll into a little strategy play if Danny comes up on them as Ava gets overtaken?
Photon.
Oh,
Photon
Photon's
made a
off!
mistake.
Alan around the outside! No, they're side by
by
side!
side.
Photon and Alan side by side, but Alan gets the overtake around the outside after Photon's mistake.
Perfect situation for Alan because he's now in first position with his teammate behind, so he probably is not going to try to overtake Alan.
Yes.
And he has his two rivals behind. Formula Danny, who has overtaken Tolga, he's in fifth position. And
As we see
in
Monster
third
going
position.
down the inside of Photon. Can Photon get the switchback? They're wheel to wheel right now, side by side, but it doesn't look like it is because Monster has the DRS. They both have DRS. It's a drag race in Canada. They're going side by side. It's Monster. It's Photon into the chicanes. It looks like Monster is going to overtake Photon. Let's see. You said it was right. Photon falling off during the race pace, sitting down into 3rd place. As Monster is trying to chase down the defending champion and the championship leader are going to start pulling away from each other. There's almost a second between the Ferrari and the Mercedes right now. But Monster wants to close that gap.
No, Danny is going to have problems with. I hope Danny has problems now with the drivers because
Girex.
he's now going to.
Girex is side by side on Tolga, looking for a move on the outside. No can do. Tolga bouncing over the curves just a little bit, maybe cutting inside in the process, but no. Girex going down the inside now. It's hairpin time, baby. Girex launching his car down there, but Tolga may get the switchback, but no. Girex gets the overtake on Tolga.
I know he has DRS.
And he has DRS. He's going to pull away from the Red Bull. Girex just... Oh my goodness. Tolga. Bouncing up and down. Some idiot in his wake. Look for a move. Some idiot going down the inside. Oh, keep it clean, boys. Some idiot getting really close to Tolga, but no moves are made. As they look like they have calmed down, but someone who hasn't calmed down from the start, it's Formula Danny. He's closing in 1 second between Assassin, but there's a fight with Photon and Monster right in front of him. We're going to keep our eyes on this battle for second. The Mercedes driver of Photon gives within DRS range, big lockup from him. They're front wing the gearbox right here. We got a double fight going on. Mercedes versus Ferrari and Ferrari versus Haas. Photon's got DRS. Will there be a move?
Ooh, Photon.
He thought about it. He thought about it. He decided not to.
Have a chance. It's very difficult to. Let's see Formula Danny now.
Formula Danny around the outside of turn 1. Will there be a move?
Oh,
Yes, he does it. He goes in the outside, then he switches down to the inside with that turn and gets up to 4th place. Fulton better watch out. This battle is getting intense. About to be a 3-way battle for 3rd place as you see the Haas charging up behind the battling too, as Alan Tees is cruising ahead of everyone else. Our eyes are on Fulton since he's in the middle of this charging sandwich. Crazy first few laps we have had.
We have to say something. Formula Danny is on super softs.
Yes, Formula Danny is on Super Softs and he's jumped up 8 places. And he's looking to make it another one very soon because he is closing in on Fulton. Fulton trying to get around Monster. Fulton getting a bit loose on the ace of the wall. Champions may have hit it just a little bit. But Danny closing in almost an entire second behind these two battling. As Alan is still pushing away. In this race, you see the Haas charging within a second right now, catching into that dirty air.
Formula Danny wants to win here too.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We talk a lot, and Danny just like there's nothing other than 2nd place. I'm always going for the 1st place. It's either your
Yes.
first or your last. Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby, baby. Whoop, whoop.
I start in 3rd position. I don't care.
Butland in 3rd position. The charging Formula Danny coming up. There won't be a move into this hairpin. Oh, Fulton has ghosted. Fulton has gone to the ghost. What?
They're in the same position.
And he's back out of the ghost. What the heck happened there? Fulton ghosted around the hairpin after, I think, missing the breaking point, and Formula Danny just goes right through him, literally, and he's now in 3rd position, and he's closing it on Monster.
Formula Danny, yeah, just that. Oh, Photon made a mistake.
Fulton has gone wide out of turn 1 and spun it in the grass. We got Gearx trying to go down the inside of him. No moves from Gearx right here. We're going to go back to Formula Danny as he's trying to chase down the Ferrari of Monster. Formula Danny riding in its weight, trying to close in. On Monster, going for the win, try to chase down his rival Valenti. Their front wing to gearbox getting extremely close. It's going to look like it's another drag race. Ferrari versus Ferrari powered. Let's see how this ends up. Formula Danny going down the inside. Thought about it, sold him a dummy. But Monster is not in the store to buy.
Not so easy.
Not so easy. But Danny's going to try every move in the book as Assassin is their first driver into the pits. Formula Danny trying to get around the Ferrari Monster. Monster goes wide. Formula Danny loses his back end. Almost gets into the wall. They're side by side going into turn 4. Actually 5. Formula Danny drifting it around the corner. But no, Monster stays ahead. How close can you be? In Canada, they're side by side right now.
Side by side.
Ooh, Monsters.
They touch.
They touched. Monsters drifted around, and Danny is in 2nd place. 10 laps, and he's in 2nd on Super Softs. What? What are we?
Okay, now.
What? As Monster has gone into the pit, he may have a front wing damage. Gonna look at his pit stop. Nope. He's just going to the pits, changing tires, all routine. So Formula Danny almost overtakes the entire field
in
in
10
10
laps.
laps.
With a bad compound.
Yes, on the... Once again. What?
He is just Formula Danny, and he's playing with the other guys. I don't know.
Well, someone, we got a yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like it's Fez. Fez has gone into the
Yes.
wall, and Ava almost charges into him. As Fez is just playing chicken with all the traffic, it looks like he went onto Ultra Softs and just lost all control on that tire. And he's now sitting in 11th place. As everyone's going to their pit stops, Girex on an odd choice on those soft tires, so he's definitely going for that one-stop strategy. Canada, you can do a one-stop. A lot of tire management, so there may be a two-stop on board.
Now imagine you are Alan, and you are in first position, and in 10 laps you see Formula Danny, who started in 12th position, is behind you, and he's closing the gap.
Yes, if I was Alan, I would be, what's it called?
Confused.
Freaking the hell out. As he gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, Alan T, that's not what you want because 2.2 seconds behind you is Formula Danny. So we in the net lead, it's Formula Danny right now with the 3-second time penalty that Alan just got. Hey, you want to look to the gap to Foten? Foten's 11 seconds behind the leaders.
Yes, but he got an accident. Bueno,
Yes,
he
as
had a
Alan's
mistake.
going into the pits. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan has come into the pits. The leader
maybe
has
too
come
early?
to the pits. Lap 12 out of 35. I say that's the round where they should no nonsense pit stop by the Mercedes right now. As Foten has also come into the pits. And it's super soft, super soft, super soft. As some idiot is in second place.
Yes.
That's something to look at as Alan T comes out in third place. Podium position, but I think we need to give some idiot a little TV time. Ladies and gentlemen, some idiot is in second place on those super soft start, just like Formula Danny. The tire master himself is in second place. Now, do you think some idiot will have the pace to retain a high position? Did he start on the right tire compound? He said he was trying something different, and currently it's working.
Yes, but for the moment he will stop. I think in lap 19 or 20, and then put ultra softs. But for the moment, only he needs to not lose time with Alan and Monster. They will overtake him, but he has to forget about that. And he's fighting probably with Gears. Yes, maybe there.
Yeah, I believe a fight between Assassin and Girex. Monster sets a new fastest lap of 1:12.860. As we see Alan chasing in on the Force India. The defending world champion trying to reclaim his title. As he makes big gains on the Force India of some idiot sitting in that draft. No one on Ultra Sauce anymore. Let's look at our position changes.
Alan is going to overtake some idiot here.
He
Yes.
goes down the inside, but he goes wide. Is there going to be a cutback move? No, there isn't. Some idiot has fallen down to third place, and Alan T is back in second place. Our biggest mover of the race, ladies and gentlemen, is still Formula Danny. 11 places up. From the last place to first. 12 laps.
It seems like a YouTube challenge or something.
Honestly, it does. He's on easy mode.
Yes, he's driving. He's racing with your difficulty mode, face.
Shut up. As our biggest winner is so far Formula Danny, but our biggest loser, who has had the best starts, is Foten, who's fallen 6 places down. The pole sitter has fallen 6 places down and is sitting in 7th place. Now he does have good 1 laps, but his overall race pace is down, as everyone is sitting around 1 second to each other. The nearest battle we have is Monster on some idiot, so we're going to watch the Ferrari on the Haas. This is the battle for 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. Monster opening up DRS, sitting in some idiot's wake. There won't probably be a move here, but he is looking down the inside, probably just looking for that braking zone.
Monster is losing a lot of time here, and if some idiot is defending now, he's going to lose the battle with Alan.
Yes, Monster trying to close in. He goes down the inside of some idiot. They're side by side. Monster gets drifting around the exit of that corner. Side by side, and Monster on the inside gets the overtake on some idiot, and he's sitting back in 3rd place. As the battle and gap between 1st and 2nd place is 14 seconds. We're all waiting on Formula Danny to make his pit stop.
Yes, he will pit. He will enter
19,
the pits.
lap 20 maybe.
Yes, Danny some idiot and Laiva will stop probably in the same lap, and they will be overtaking cars. In the case of Formula Danny,
He just has to
he
take
will
Alan
start.
T. He'll come out in front of Alan T, I believe.
Behind Monster too, I think.
I believe he'll be in front of Monster, just barely though. Since the pit time in here is about 17-18 seconds.
Maybe 20, but they will be side by side with Monster, and it's a similar race that, to last Canadian GP in last year, with Monster and Alan and me. Monster and me were in 1st and 2nd position, and Alan stopped and overtook both of us.
Yep. As it looks like the gap is not falling between them. The gap is actually increasing between Alan T and Formula Danny.
They have a similar pace.
No zero prices. We get a big lockup from some idiot as there's no one within a second of each other. So we're just gonna cover the charging Alan T as he tries to close this gap, but it's just not closing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, what can we say? He is Formula Danny.
Yeah. Formula Danny leading 14 seconds ahead of Alan T, 18.3 seconds ahead of Monster. Almost a solid 20 seconds ahead of 4th place. So if he pits next lap, he will probably be ahead of 3rd place.
Yes, maybe.
But Formula Danny at C is still gaining a bit of time. Lost a few tenths there to Alan T, but it is looking like this lap 20 maybe, because we have seen him carry out his tires for a ridiculous amount before.
Some idiot is having problems with his tires now. He's locking every single turn, but I don't know if he's going to stop, because some idiot is probably the driver who have the tires. I don't know how to say it.
Tire wear.
Yes, he has always the best tire wear, and
No, he's going to the pits.
He stopped.
Some idiot has dived into the pits as all eyes turn to Formula Danny. the first super soft tires have gone to the pits. Formula Danny sitting a comfortable 14 seconds ahead of second place. As some idiot has gone on to the Ultra Softs. So if that's anything to go by, we got around 15 laps.
They ban some idiot. They are going to 5. Fluffy Dave and some idiot. They are going to fight. Dave is just in front of him.
We're going on board with the Force India and Toro Rosso. As Formula Danny has not gone into the pits.
Photon has a penalty.
Yes, he does. So we're on board with the Force India. Some idiot trying to close down on the other American in this field. Closing in on those Ultra Softs, getting extremely close. Fluffy Dave losing a bit of control on that exit. It's going to be a drag race in Canada, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to side by side. Some idiot going on the outside, going to have door control. He goes an overtake on the straight, ladies and gentlemen. Whoo-wee.
Very nice overtake.
Some idiot with the overtake around the straight on the outside. Went for door control and said, no, I'm just going to walk through the door and take the position. As we're going to look at Formula Danny. He's on that straight. Now. He is losing time. His last an entire second the last time we saw him.
Yes, he is going to stop now and...
No, he's staying out.
Another lap? I think now he is making a mistake because he is now going to lose time and then he will have less laps to overtake Alan and Monster.
Well,
Another
Alan just got
penalty.
6 seconds of time penalties, and also remember Alan and everyone else on the Ultra Softs pitted on lap 13 and 12. Formula Danny may have some tire wear knowledge. Go about 13 laps until the end, until he's pitting it, because right now you have 14 laps, so he's probably going to go for another lap or pit at the end of this lap and switch it to Ultra Softs right now.
Yes, but when at the beginning of the race, the car
on warm tires, though. I know.
No, and the car's weight is a lot bigger. And when you have a lot of fuel, and at the finish of the race, you don't have fuel and your tires are better.
Yes, it's true. As Formula Danny has dived into the pits. Woo! That was
Let's see what
close. No penalties for the Hungarian.
Now we have to see Monster because Alan will be in front of Danny, but
yes,
we don't know about Monster.
Monster at the exit.
Ooh,
he has
very
that
close.
turn. They're going to be side by side, and Danny gets the over. Danny stays in front of Monster, and he's 3 seconds behind of Alan T. As Formula Danny gets a 3-second time penalty.
Monster has 1 penalty.
So does Alan T. Alan has 6 seconds, but with Formula Danny, that's just 3 seconds. So Formula Danny, if this finishes right now, Formula Danny would win this race. But he is charging. There's no doubt that we're going to see a fight very soon.
I don't know. Maybe he has. Maybe Danny he has it too easy to win because he has a better compound, and Alan pitted in lap 13.
Yes.
So
he has the fresher tires, and so we will be seeing a battle for the lead. But Alan knows this, and if you've ever seen Alan defend, he gives it all. So we may be seeing a three-way battle because Monster is actually closing in on both of them, but not close enough. As much as I want to see a three-way battle for the lead, I don't think we're going to see that. As Alenti's almost within reaching distance, almost within a second. Formula Danny shoving off 1/10 after 10th after 10th. Every corner, it's 1-2. 1-1. Yeah, DRS 1-0.
I think he hasn't DRS.
No
but,
DRS this lap.
Maybe. Let's see.
He is closing in 0.7 seconds. No DRS for this lap. I don't think he's going to need DRS. Oh, he's getting super close. Alenti's pushing like crazy. Formula Danny's breathing down his neck. He sets a 1:11.4. They're almost touching, honestly, around that second corner. Almost getting side by side. Now that he's within striking distance. Formula Danny around the outside.
We wanted a
No,
fight.
look for the switchback.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. He has the lead. Absolutely no fight given from Alenti. I guess he just caught him by surprise. Alenti was caught napping. We were looking for a fight, but Formula Danny caught Alenti with his pants down. And he's almost pushing an entire second ahead of him right now. And he's running away with this race. What? What a strategy move for Formula Danny and move, honestly. He sold him the dummy of going on the outside, and Alenti went defending, and nothing he could do.
Oh, he touched the wall. Formula Danny touched the wall, but nothing happens.
A little bit of wall rubbing, as he is 1.5 seconds.
No, it's normal. He has a better compound. Alan has an older compound too, and he is Formula Danny. You have to think about that.
Yes, the Hungarian Cobra has struck again, and he is running away with his prey.
Let's say it. Formula Danny is probably the best in the world, or one of the best, but
Definitely one of the best. He is my bet to be one of the best drivers in the world.
yes.
Like, if there's anyone to go into the F1 Esport series, it's Formula Danny. Like, he's my vote to win the entire thing. Sorry, Brandon Lee.
Yes.
Formula Danny put it. Oh!
So close.
Getting extremely loose on the exit of the Wall of Champions. This race may not be over as it seems, as mistakes like that can destroy your race. Formula Danny may need to slow down pushing time after time and just focus on conserving his tires. He has the grip and he has the pace already. He just needs to have a clean race.
Yes, but we have to remember he has a time penalty, so he wanted the 3-second gap because he doesn't know if Alan has penalties.
Alenti has 6 seconds of time penalties. Formula Danny has
Yes.
3 seconds of time penalties.
Yes, but Danny doesn't know how many penalties Alan has.
I believe, no, Jeff says, but he doesn't know the exact amount.
No.
So Formula Danny still pushing ahead. Once again, Wall of Champions. Will there be another incident? Nope. Clean as a
No.
whistle. He's taking it easy through there. See Alan in the background. Closing in on Formula. No, not even. What am I saying? He's not even getting close to him. As Tosix is a 3-second penalty for quarter cutting. As we got Tolga. This is the battle for 11th place. Tolga and Tosix having a battle.
Yes.
Toga on the inside of Toe6. It's Toga, it's Toe6, it's Toga, it's Toe6, it's Toga, it's Toe6, it's Toga, it's Toe6. It's still side by side. And Toga gets the overtake on Toe6.
And Toastix broke too late, but he didn't do the turn right.
Yes, he was on the outside of that turn, tried to cut the corner, didn't decide to hit that. That's not the move to go to, as we see Formula Danny in the background about to lap these guys. As Toga is still cruising ahead, that charge in Haas.
I don't know. Maybe Tolga should be able to overtake Ava.
We're on board Formula Danny, coming up on some lap traffic. They shouldn't give him any troubles, but some crazier stuff has shown itself in this series. Toe6 dives down the inside, doesn't want any drama from the Hungarian Cobra.
Yes, Tolga is closing the gap with Ava, but now he's going to lose time with Formula Danny.
Yes, he is. Toga on that ultra soft compound and Ava on that soft compound. Ava definitely has the tire wear for a one stop, but everyone on these super soft, ultra soft tires, their tires will be on the brink of destruction coming on the last few laps. So that is something to look on. As Formula Danny rounding that first section of corners, 6 seconds ahead of Alan T. Everyone is over entire seconds ahead of each other. Everyone except for Tolga. This is the battle for points. Tolga is closing in on Ava. We see Formula Danny coming up on this battle. This should be pretty interesting to watch.
They are battling with Formula Danny behind.
Yes, Ava, the German Armada, trying to hold on to those desperate points that he needs, but Tolga wants them more than he does. It's going to be an interesting fight. Tolga's got the better grip. Ava's got the tire wear. Formula Danny's got the blue flags. They're going side by side into drag race. And Tolga gets the overtake on Ava as Formula Danny is lapping him. Did someone say blue flags? Because Formula Danny is. The Hungarian Cobra is striking the competition down.
He started behind them, and now he's lapping them.
As Ava has an incident.
Oof.
Ava's in the wall. He spun outside that corner. The exit as Monster is coming up to lap the German Armada.
It seems Ava hasn't got any front wing issues, so
yeah, no
should be
damage
fine.
on front of him as he's fallen down to very bottom. We go back to Formula Danny as he made that overtake on Tolga. And
So
still
Tolga is trying to
struggling.
follow Formula Danny.
Yes, he is. He's in his wake. He has DRS. He has DRS.
He's following. He's following
They're
Formula
both
Danny.
on Ultrasoft, so I believe Tolga is using Formula Danny as a freaking wind sail as he gets a 3-second time penalty, trying to stay up with Formula Danny as he's trying to chase down Fez. So Fez better watch out because Tolga may run right past him because Fez is losing time to Tolga. As our definite biggest mover is Formula Danny, and it has fallen down 5 places, but A lot of people have lost positions today.
Some idiot is closing the gap with Photon. They are going to fight.
Yes, he has the Force Indy of some idiot. Is closing in on he is on the ultra soft tires, so we should see a battle right here. 0.8 seconds. If he closes it enough, he will have DRS striking distance. Can the redneck racer close in on Photon? We should see. Making
Photon, we
big gains in the braking
Yes.
zone. Now, who's got the
When-
better exit?
when Photon has problems at the beginning, then he doesn't take any risks. So I don't know if he's going to defend the position.
Well, some idiot diving out on the inside, not even opening up DRS. So probably not wanting to risk an overtake right here as it's raining.
Yes,
The rain has come out with 3 laps to go. Will this be some major incident happening as we see Gearx closing the gap on Assassin? Some rain's falling on track, tire grip is falling down. Now, super soft tires do have the better grip than the Ultras in rainy conditions, so
yes.
will
At
this
the, and the
affect...
temperature.
Will this affect Formula 80? Will he lose some grip as we're going on board with Gearx as he's closing down the Ferrari of Assassin? Assassin may have some tire issues as we have a yellow flag in Sector 3. It's Fez. No, it's not Fez.
Nothing happened. And Gearx overtook Assassin.
Nope, something did happen. Fez has lost his front wing.
Oh, we didn't see that.
Fez lost his front wing coming out of that corner as Assassin. They have Monster and Gearx both come into the pits. The wet weather is too much. They're going on to intermediates. Let's go on board with Formula Danny.
Yes.
How is he holding up in these conditions? He's got an entire lap. Will he stay out? 2 laps to go. 14 seconds ahead of Alan T. This spinner in the works.
What is happening?
What is going on? Formula 80 taking it extremely slow across this corner. DRS has been disabled. It is clear wet conditions right now. We got yellow flag in Sector T as Fez has retired from the session.
Oh.
Monster is looking for an overtake outside of some idiot. And yes, he does. We're going back on Formula Danny. Formula Danny has gone to the pits. Formula Danny's gone to the pits. Alan T is behind him. Will Alan T hold out? 2 laps to go. This is Alan T's chance.
Oh.
Alan T's heading to the pits. Assassin? No.
Let's see.
No. Everyone's heading to the pits right now.
Yes.
Alan T could have held that out. As Assassin's
Assassin may take a penalty.
Assassin's in
Yes.
the pits. Yes, he does. 5 seconds stop. Go. Speeding in the pit lane. Good move for
He broke
Monster.
too late.
As some idiot is on the Ultra Softs, he has to go into the pits, honestly.
Yes. And now we have to see Fluffy Dave and Abba. No, and Toastix.
Monster and
Toastix. He didn't stop.
what the hell? Toastix. Toastix stayed out on the super soft tires, getting the overtake on Ava.
Is that block?
He is in the points. Ava's got 26 seconds to Toastix. With 1 lap to go, Toastix may have points for staying out on the ultra soft tires. That was big lockup from Toastix on these on these super soft tires. I'm sorry. As it is last lap, we see Photon has left
Photon
the
is-
session. Photon's car is just ghosted as some idiot is closing in on Photon now. It's last lap lap drama, people.
I don't know if he has time.
He's 7 seconds.
Yes, maybe Photon Ghost.
6 seconds.
He's not going to finish in 6th position. Some idiot is
May
in
not. Some
No,
idiot is closing in gap by gap.
No. Formula Danny started the lap. Some idiot has an entire lap to overtake Photon's Ghost.
Yes, we're on board with Formula Danny right now. As he's closing out Sector 3, some idiot is 3 seconds within Photon's Ghost. What is going on here? They got an entire lap to go. As
And Ava can't close the gap with Toastix.
No, he's 13 seconds behind. As
Oh my God.
one of the most crazy Canadian Grand Prix I've ever witnessed. From last to first, Jensen Button-esque. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner on the F1 Rapid Racers Round 6 Canadian Grand Prix, the Hungarian Cobra, Formula Danny.
Awesome.
Wow. As we're on board with some idiot, and he does make the overtake on Photon. Some idiot gets the last lap overtake just as Formula Danny gets the win. As Allen comes in 2nd place and Monster. As Assassin just cuts the entire first last corner.
And
And cuts
Toastix
across.
did it. Toastix did it.
He did it! Woo! We got him a... 2-6 holding out on the Supersoft tires gets points as
Legend.
cars just splatter all over the finish line.
Legend.
What a legend for Toastix holding out on those Supersoft tires for the win. What the hell? As Fluffy Dave. What in the actual hell? What a race.
Yes.
What a way to finish the race. I think it's time for us to hop into the driver's parade. As the Hungarian Cobra stands victorious on top of the podium. We're gonna head into the driving zone right now. What a race. Toastix holding out on the Supersoft tires. 4
Yeah.
points.
Yeah. 1 point.
I hope it was worth it. You had us on edge. As our results are Formula Danny, Alan T, Monster, Gearx, other cars. Everyone just left, so I don't have the.
The 4th is Gearx, 5th is Assassin, Some Idiot, Photon, Fluffy Dave, Tolga, Toastix, Ava, and Fez.
All right, thank you. Let's talk to the man, the myth, the legend, the Hungarian Cobra himself. From last place to first in 12 freaking laps. Formula Danny, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here. It was an exciting race. I have even done a live stream about it in my Hungarian channel, and now it's still live streaming, so I won't talk long in English because Hungarians are watching. At least we have 233 viewers at the moment. Yeah, it was an exciting race from the last position. I was a little bit pissed at the beginning of the week because I got this penalty because last week I chose the wrong car, unfortunately. Because it's a habit for me to always choose Sauber because I play with Sauber in Apex Online Racing. But yeah, I quite enjoy this track. I chose to drive on an alternative strategy. Everybody was defending cleanly against me. So yeah, it was an exciting race, and I hope you enjoyed it as well.
You made it,
I have one question. Can you have a penalty always?
Yeah.
Let's make a straw poll for that.
Yes.
It certainly would make my life a lot more entertaining because that was pretty mad stuff, my friend. Your overtake for the lead after you got into the pits on Alan. You sold him a dummy on the outside, then you died on the inside. It looked like you caught Alan napping. Was that your plan? Were you expecting a bigger fight than that, or what? That's the Danny.
Awkward silence.
I'm here, but you are asking Alan now, or who?
I'm asking
Yes,
both of
me?
you.
Okay, Alan just defended the inside line, and I did a switchback move. At that moment, I had a 1.5 seconds better tires. So yeah, it was just a normal overtake. I could have overtaken him like later or before, but it was this position and totally a racing maneuver. So yeah, nothing special about that, I guess.
All right, let's go into let's talk to second place. Alan, you started in second, you finished in second. How was that race for you?
I thought I had it in my back after the first pit stop, but Tony had just enormous speed with those new tires, and that overtake was really nice by him. I tried to cover the inside, but I locked a bit rear and I lost rear a bit, and he got nice switch back on me, so good job. And I just couldn't answer to his pace by any means, so nice race by Danny, good job.
All right.
Thank you very much, guys. I head off now and see you in the chat maybe later. But I continue my Hungarian stream, so thanks, buddy.
All right. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to your stream. Tell them to come over here and watch the actual race broadcast of the F1 Rapid Racers. That will be on Fazile Wolf.
Yeah, I will link it next time.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Peace. All right, let's go to the German Armada trying to chase down Toastix on that very with the rain the last 5 laps. Ava, you tried chasing down Toastix. How was your race, man? I know you finished in 11th after you started 11th, so no real moves from you, but how was your race?
One big mistake. I spun after corner 4, I think. Yeah, that's cost me 15 seconds, and and 4 penalties. Yeah, it's not good. Canada is not good for me.
All right. Well, hopefully you'll be doing better. Someone who did. He fell back 1 position after 19 seconds of time penalties. Fluffy Dave, how was your race?
It was okay. I enjoyed the overtakes and the battle with other guys like Avatos and some idiot. But at the start I was unlucky with Toga. I don't know if you guys caught it in the replay, but he lagged into me and then that spun me around. I was facing the other.
Was that on the first few laps?
Yes, it was on the second lap, I think. Because we were going under the bridge.
Because you were like right behind me. I was like, okay, Fluffy just disappeared from behind me. I hope I didn't touch him.
Your netcode did, unfortunately. I had no issues with racing the other guy. It was just with you. Unlucky. But
I don't think it was the net, but the distance between us. Because I had no other issues with anyone else, maybe, or something unlucky, probably. Sorry.
Yeah, it was unlucky, but there's nothing can be done about it. It is what it is. Other thing, I didn't really make any mistake during the drive period, but the rain I think caught me off guard because I thought it's still gonna be dry for one more lap, but it was already too wet, and I just cut all the corner. But it wasn't intentional, or it's not like I was trying to gain advantage or pushing as hard as was possible. It was just impossible for me to stop the car, and there you go, 19 seconds of penalty. Luckily, it didn't cost me any position at the end.
All right. Let's go to our person finishing out of the podiums. Monster how was your race? You hopped up one position and you got onto the podium. So how was that?
Yeah, it was okay. Had a good start, and then Alan gave me a favor and like pushed off Greg's, which made me go into third. Then I didn't have quite the pace, probably because of a shit setup, but was okay. Had some time penalties as to be expected. And when fighting with Danny, he sidepost slammed me quite hard, but in the end, I don't think we both have had any damage, so that's okay. And yeah, I think third is the most I could have expected. So I'm happy.
All right. Let's go to we talked to Toe6. Tolga, how are you doing?
I really don't know, because I was planning on to go onto the wets on super softs, but on the last corner, my car jumped because my ride height was so low, and I ended up in the wall. Luckily, I didn't break my suspension, but I did break my front wing, so that costed me an extra pit stop.
All right, let's go to.
But I rolled that was.
Let's go to everyone's favorite driver. Some Idiot, how was your race? And we'll finish out after that. Some Idiot, how was your race?
Hectic, I would argue. So I think I gained a spot off the start. I was battling with Fez for the opening couple laps. Then I managed to get by Fez, and then we overtook G3R and Tolga, and then Danny came by. Actually, I don't know if you caught it on the stream, but he tried dive bombing me into the hairpin. I did like a real nice switchback move to hold position, but there was not a lot I could do. He's going to be much faster than anything, so all I could do was just pull off to one side, wave him goodbye on the straight as he tried to dive bomb into the final chicane as well. There was nothing I could do, so I pretty much just gave him the spot. After that was pretty much just trying to run my strategy out. I was up to P2 at one point. If Danny wasn't running alternate strategy, I would have been leading some laps. That's what I wanted to do. God dang it, I wanted to lead some laps, but that didn't happen. Ran P2. Alan got by. Pretty much waved Alan by. I did kind of put up a fight with you, Monster. I mean, I was trying to hold on, but there was not a whole lot I could do, so I basically waved both of you goodbye. Then pits. Dave, you actually almost took me out on pit entry or pit exit.
Oh, I was on the racing line.
Well, the thing is, you pretty much, if I wasn't ghosted, you would have swiped me into a wall. So.
Oh wow!
You were pretty much right on top of me. I even tried to get off the throttle to avoid it, and thank goodness I was ghosted.
Yeah, but you weren't using automatic fit assist, right? So you were pretty much in control.
Yeah, I was controlled, but there was not a lot I could do because I thought I had room. Then you just slid straight over on me. But it's okay. It really was. Thankfully, it was ghosted. So made that overtake. I was actually chasing down Photon for the entire final stint. I finally caught up to him. Then the rain came out and he pit, and I stayed out for one more lap, thinking I might be able to pit next lap because I didn't think the inters were going to be ready for lap 33. It turned out, DRS was disabled sector 1, so I pretty much ended my chance catching Photon, but then Photon disconnected, and that put me in P6. Yeah, all in all, I pretty much did the maximum of what I could have. I didn't think the top 5 was going to be attainable for me. I'm going to look through the penalties, though, because I think I saw something that might give me a spot. I don't know yet. I'll have to give it to Alan to see what he thinks.
All right.
But otherwise, that's my race.
Thank you, and thank you everyone for showing up today. And going through all that. We will see you next. Our next race 2 weeks from now. In Britain at Silverstone. All right, we'll see you guys June 6th. After that, my name's Fazy. Joining me was Adrian from the commentary box, and we will see you in Britain on the 6th. Good night, and have a great time. We are the F1 Rapid Racers.
It's the second.
The second. I'm sorry. The second. I read stuff differently. I'm American. All right.
Probably
American.
People behind me noticed it. It might be Danny noticing it the most. My car was dancing all around the place, especially the rear end. And after a point, I noticed that after lap 11,